And as pretty as these look and shiny, I am absolutely positively going to come back to the matte. I really like that. All right, so today we are going to be doing a magnetic design inspired by one of my favorite, if not my favorite, I don't know, I think she is, nail artist from Japan, and her name is Iyo, and I'm so excited to do this because I've been trying to do the magnet gel on myself for a long time, and I don't know, you kind of keep putting it off, but I think with her version of what she's just done, I think I'm inspired to recreate that because it's just dainty and sweet. And yeah, we'll also hopefully be doing some of those 3D rings. So let's get started. Hey there, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Paola of PaolaPonceNails.com, and I help you master all of your gel nail services using Japanese soft gel only. If this sounds like a niche you'd like to consider exploring, then at the end of this video, do consider subscribing. All right, so my nails are already overlaid, and what I want to do now is take boysenberry candy and apply 2 coats of this on the natural nails. This is a hot seller for Kokoist, so if you're looking into buying colors, 175 boysenberry candy is one that you should add to your arsenal. All right, here's the first coat. I know a lot of you would be happy with this, but I'm gonna go for a second. All right, here we are with the second coat. And again, if you don't have this color, boysenberry 175 by Kokoist, go get it after this video. It is gorgeous. All right, I'm super excited about the next step. I'm gonna go ahead and use Moon because that's what Iyo said. So I'm gonna grab this one, and I want to bring up the magnetic from the bottom of this pot. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my little spatula tool. You can get this from my Amazon store if you're wondering where to get it. Okay, so you want to stir and really scoop up the bottom to the top. You're gonna want this to be really saturated. The more saturated it is, the more magnet effect you're gonna get. And reminds me, let me get my magnet. Okay, get the magnet out of the way until you're ready for it, and work one nail at a time. All right, once that is saturated to the level that you wish, go ahead and put your magnet in the center and let it pull away. Okay, so it's just pull it up straight. I want it to be a little bit more even, so I'm gonna go from here. Pick it up. And once you're happy, you can go ahead and cure. All right, again, you want to work one nail at a time. And the trick is to grab a lot of the magnetic gel for the best magnet effect. You only need one layer, at least with this color. Coming out nicely. down on the center of the nail and then wait for it. Once you see that gap in the center, pull it up and analyze it. If you like it, great. If you don't worry, start over. Also know that you can push the magnetic particles in a little bit more if you wanted to, but that's not what I want to do. I'm going to do the hole in the middle again. I'm going to open it up a little bit. Again, if you mess it up, no worries. You can just stick your magnet in the center, wait for it, and go ahead and cure. And by the way, if ever you don't like it, just grab a teeny tiny more and do it again before you cure. I wanted to saturate this side a little bit more. Saturate it evenly, and I'm going to do it one more time. And now that I'm happy, I can cure. All right, I am super content with these. Look at this. And I love how I stayed patient and didn't give up until I got pretty much all of them to look about the same. All right, now it is time for matte non-wipe. And I'm also going to be using Boba Gel High. Well, here we are, and aren't these truly looking like velvet nails? We got the velvet finish, we got the velvet movement there with the magnetic gel. Now it's time to spruce these up, and I want to add a little ring to them. And I'm just going to keep it traditional with the design that Hio already outlined. I'm just going to create a couple of divots in here. Now you do want to use your cleanser, so a little bit of alcohol so that it doesn't get stuck. Okay, and I actually want to make it a little thinner. I feel like it's too big for me. I know, I'm a scary cat with this nail art stuff. All right, this looks much better as far as thinness is concerned. There, this looks so much better thinness wise. The other size was making me nervous. Actually, I'm gonna double up here. I'm gonna do this. I do like my first one anyways. I'm just gonna grab a little bit more of the cleanser. You want to apply pressure so that it does stick to the gel underneath, the gel coating. All right, and once you're happy, you can go ahead and cure that. All right, so in the lamp, this has to cure about 2 minutes. So I just did a flash cure, and I'm going to go ahead and do a couple more rings here. Now I learned, because this is the higher viscosity one, you don't want to grab too much when creating your rings. And if you do, you just have to thin it out more. You always want to keep your tweezers wet when dealing with this, because it'll get sticky otherwise. Gonna go ahead and flash cure this also. All right, I'm gonna just do 2 stacked rings here, and I think that would be all for me as far as the rings are concerned. And you should grab fresh boba gel. Each time it just feels a little different the less it's been exposed to air. All right, so now that we are fully cured, I want to take my ultra glossy non-white top gel and spread it on my rings, and I'm going to go ahead and cure that for only 10 seconds. Grab a chrome pigment of your choice. I'm going to go ahead and grab the silver one. And I'm going to drop the excess on a palette. You'll need a makeup sponge or a glove so you can spread that evenly. All right, and now when you have it where you want it, take your glove and varnish it even further. Do not worry about getting it on the nail plate because we're gonna clean that up. Okay, set it up for a 20-second cure, and then grab a soft makeup sponge and remove the excess. I like to double seal so that my pigment does not start chipping. This is one of those moments I like to work with bottles because it's just a little bit easier or quicker at this point. Go ahead and send it off for a full cure. These are looking wonderful. Now, at this point, I'm gonna do something that I wasn't sure if I was gonna do, but I think it's necessary, as I don't think these are like really well adhered to the surface of the nail. So I'm gonna clean all of the spill of that pigment with a towelette that has alcohol on it, and you'll see why in just a moment. All right, so essentially what I want to do is provide more adhesion for these rings. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and take more of the Kokoist Mega Stick Base, and I'm very strategically going to put it around so that it holds my rings in place. This is definitely extra, but I think it's super necessary for ensuring that these last a very long time. And you can do it in pieces, so like if you don't want your gel to get out of control, go ahead and cure this and then come back and add more. And do the same on the other two. Okay, and you do want to put some gel in between these two rings. I have already coated this part and this part. I did it in two pieces, and this part and this part. And now I want to get in there, and I'm just going to grab a little bit of gel on my liner, and now I'll be able to sleep knowing that these are not going to come off. Otherwise, frankly, there was like hardly any adhesion, and I just felt like you can just plop them off. All right, give this a full cure. And as pretty as these look and shiny, I am absolutely positively going to come back to the matte. I really like that. So the way to do this is you can do either top coat right now, or do your matte and then come and top coat the rings again. Doesn't matter, it just really depends what you want to do. So I'm going to do the border, and then I'll do this separately. Otherwise, I would have gel running everywhere. Oh yeah, matte is better. So I would do the matte first, because see, I had to touch the ring. So the ring is now matte. So if I'd already done my shiny, I would have to do it again. All right, everything in here is matte now. Make sure there's nothing touching the skin. There's not. Okay, and then just proceed coating matte before you move on to shiny again. Alright, so we are done with the matte. What we want to do now is take our ultra glossy non-wipe and just trace the jewelry pieces one more time, and that will be it. Give it a full cure, so a full 60 seconds, and you have a finished manicure. The doors to my coaching program, Master Gel Nails Pro, are opening up very soon. MGN Pro is the roadmap to a successful career in nails. It includes all of my signature courses, like the Master Gel Nails course that teaches you how to apply all of your gel nail services with only Japanese soft gel, the Efficient Ethal Masterclass specifically dedicated for soft gel specialists, the Client Booster Camp course to help you get booked out even if you're just starting out, and Nail Affiliate in case you want to learn all of my tips and tricks to make income as an affiliate for your favorite nail brands. We'll also have group coaching calls to answer all of your questions as you go through the course. I truly believe this is the only program you will need to book yourself out in the business of nails, working with the products you love the most, offering only the services you enjoy doing, and attracting a loyal, raving and returning clientele who will want to see no one else for their nails but you. If this is the year you want to take your nail journey to the next level and get serious and hyper focused and make this a success, then I want to invite you to join the waitlist for MGN Pro using the link in the description box below. When you join this VIP list, you will receive the best perks for signing up to MGN Pro early. This program opens up only twice a year, and before you and I know it, the doors to it will open and close for this season. So take a moment to pause this video and enroll in that wait list, aka the VIP list, to be the first to know everything.